All right, let's begin. So, a very warm welcome and hello, everyone who all are present in this panel discussion. This panel discussion is being hosted by Manifest AI and it is on the AI tech stack for e commerce. I already see a lot of founders, owners, e commerce experts, and e commerce store managers. Today, they have joined us on this discussion, and I'm happy to have you all in today. So, before jumping into the discussion, let's have the introductions first. My name is Paul. I'm the part of the sales team here at Manifest AI, and I'm looking forward to moderating. So, you all must have this question: what will be discussing today, right? So, let me tell you. Today, we will be introducing a tech stack with the very powerful AI tools that are necessary for e commerce businesses. This stack is being provided by Manifest AI, and the collection contains an AI shopping assistant, Instagram AI, and an AI CRM. And to brief you about these tools, we have the experts with us today. Stay tuned because we are going to have an amazing offer on this bundle for you to take the experience of a streamlined e-commerce business with Manifest AI. And we will end with a Q&A session. I'm excited for this powerhouse panel today. So, welcome to Ari, the account executive from Manifest AI, also who is a part of the AI shopping assistant team. Hey, Ari,
Thanks a lot for having me, Paul.
thank you so much for joining, Ari. Next, we have Ayush, chief of staff for Big AI, also part of the Instagram AI team. Welcome, Ayush.
Hey Paul, thanks for having me. Hey everybody, lovely catching up here.
That's great, Ayush. Next, we have Krishna, the account executive from Big AI, also part of the CRM AI team. Welcome to the panel, Krishna.
Hey, thanks for the intro, Paul. Amazing team here and amazing people. Happy to have a conversation with all.
That's great. And we also have Neil with us today. So Neil handles all of the brands that we are currently working with, and he'll be jumping in with relatable insights, and he'll be sharing with you all those insights. So welcome, Neil.
Hey, thanks, Paul. Thanks for the introduction. And hi, everybody. Really amazing to be sitting with all these amazing panelists. Looking forward to the whole session.
All right, lovely. So let's begin. Ari, over to you. Tell us about the AI shopping assistant.
Thanks a lot for the lovely introduction, Paul. Guys, thanks a lot for joining in. I'm Ari, and I handle the new businesses for Manifest AI. And I'm just loving the crowd here. I could see a lot of people from a lot of background. So, super excited to be here. Without further delay, we can just get started, right? So, let me just give a quick walkthrough about what Manifest AI is all about. So, we are servicing this industry for like last 20 years. In this 20 years, we have built a great line of products that will help our customers, to sell better and convert better in the e-commerce space. When AI was launched, that's when we realized it has got an immense potential, and we felt that by using or by adopting AI, we could solve a lot of problem statements, right? That's when this A Manifest AI was born. So imagine Manifest AI as an smart AI shopping assistant that lives and breathes in your site for 24 bar 7, 365 days, helping you doubling the conversion rate, average order value, and also the add to cart value. And all these metrics without breaking the bank. All right. So let me just begin with a quick, presentation about Manifest AI. Let me just go ahead and share my screen. I hope you can see my screen. Paul, can you give me a thumbs up if you could see my screen?
Yeah, we're like, you can see us.
All right, all right. So yeah, for our demo today or for our session today, I'm just going to concentrate on three important metrics, which is increase user engagement, improve conversion rate, and increase average order value. All right. So how are we going to help you increase the user engagement? So it's going to happen through It's going to happen through the personalized nudges. So that's how we are going to deliver that. So how we are going to do it? We are going to do through the real-time contextual quizzes. It could be a conversation starter, or it could be a trivia to get the traction back from the visitor so that he can go through the purchase cycle. All right. So the next important piece is about improving the conversion rate. Again, we do that via the nudges. Let's say a visitor, comes to the site, he likes a product, he adds it, but if when he removes it or when he abandons the cart, or let's say AI is again smart enough to understand if a particular visitor is going through a particular session, if he's looking for a particular product, it's smart enough to understand the intent and it's going to suggest a product based on that particular session. So this is how getting that traction back to the visitor, and that's how we are helping the customers or helping the customers to improve the conversion rate. The third thing is about boosting the average order value. So we do that by recommending a perfectly matched complementary product, again, picked up by our smart AI assistant. So remember I told you that, this AI assistant is going to live and breathe in your site for 24 bar 7, 365 days. And you might have a question, what if my customer or a visitor, is using the site on the other side of the world? It could be from Germany, it could be from Spain. So that's when, we also support multilingual capability. So based on the question, the AI is smart enough to answer in that particular language itself. And again, this is one of the important pieces. I love it. And we support most of the integrations, the marketing integrations that's available today in this world. So right from Klaviyo, Omnisend, MailChimp, all right? And Manifest is again smart enough to send leads and events to the marketing tools to create custom segments and retarget them. And it doesn't stop over here. In fact, we go one step ahead and we also support a lot of review integration or review applications like JudgeMe, Yotpo. Again, we also support agent integrations. So these are all the real numbers, and we have helped numerous customers over the year, and we have picked up few brands from different segments, right from personal care, skincare, jewelry, and food beverage. So in this particular example, with Jobs, we helped them increase their conversion rate by 102%. And with Fair and White Paris, we almost automated 98% of their, the support tickets that they're handling today. And for Shop Galil, we just onboarded them like few months back, and we have helped them increase the add to cart value by 3 times. All right, so that's about it. And let me just go ahead and show you the real example, how Manifest AI will be in your store. All right. So as a business owner, I see a lot of people, right? So as a business owner, you would have spent hundreds and thousands of dollars to get a visitor to your site. But as a visitor, if I don't get the particular product or a particular information in the first 5 minutes, I'm just going to lose the interest and I'm just going to move on to the next site. And this will hurt your business, all right? But imagine having an assistant who is throughout the journey helping you, with some particular suggestions, personalization. Wouldn't you love it? That's exactly the behavior that we are replicating here. So as soon as I landed in Fair and White, so this is our customer for the last 8 months, and we have seen tremendous results with us. So I thought, I'll just use the Fair and White example here for our session today. So as soon as I landed, the AI just popped up a nudge saying, 3 major questions, which are what are the benefits of Fair and White Skin Perfector, or do you have any moisturizing body lotion, or where is my order? Some question from the customer service part. Again, this AI, it's unlike those service agents that you see from the other like Gorgeous or Zendesk. You don't have to go through, or you don't have to hard code those questions. In fact, you can just ask anything that you wanted. So for our example today, I can just ask for the bestsellers, or I can just go like, do you or can you suggest any product for my dry skin? All right. Just a question that I just got randomly. So let's just wait for the response. Awesome. So it has given me a few suggestions based on the dry skin. And it also understood my intent, and it's telling that, if you use this product, it's going to be nourishing, brightening properties for a healthy glow. All right, this is how we, the responses are coming little empathetic, just to give that human like touch. And here I can do a couple of things. I can just go for show more, or you can refine the results. I can just play a quiz to get the product that I want. Or in fact, if I like this product, I can just click on this icon and I can just go for the similar product. All right. So in this particular example, I'm just going to click on view product. So with just one click, it's directly taking me to the product page. Again, this is what the customer love. They don't have to go through the list of brands, list of products to choose one. With just one click, it's taking to the particular product that they wanted. So here I'm just searching. All right. So again, this AI is smart enough. It's giving me a few nudges. It's asking me, can you provide, usage instruction for this oil, or what are the main ingredients in this oil, or how does this oil, nourish dry skin? So again, it's smart enough. It's understanding my intent, and it's throwing me a few questions again to get my attraction or traction back to this particular product. So again, it goes on and on and on. It's smart enough. It throws out quizzes, trivias, and again, like if you like this product, if you add to cart, and in the checkout page, if you remove the cart, again, it's smart enough to understand that it's gonna throw you some discounts to again help you make that sale for you as a customer. So this is an example. Let me just show you the portal. How we do all this magic from the back end. All right, so this is the landing page. All right, so whatever you see here, they are simple and straightforward. You don't have to be a tech savvy to use this. In fact, even if you don't understand any terms, you can just click on this or hover over this eye icon. It's going to give you the exact definition of that. All right, and I'm a numbers guy, and as a business owner, you would want to see the numbers first, right? Which is why we have shown the numbers first as soon as you land in our, the backend. So it starts from the traffic. So in this particular example, I've chosen the last 30 days. And in the last 30 days, this particular customer has got about 118K visitors, out of which 1,400 interacted with this chatbot. And the customer interaction rate is about 1.21%. All right. And out of 1,400, only 41 visitors requested for a human agent. So it also tells you that, out of 1,400 sessions, only 2% requested, and the 98% of the time, the bot was able to handle all the requests. And this customer went little creative. They wanted to use, whenever there was a human agent handover, they want to collect the lead, and that's how, through all these human agent handover, they have collected 41 leads so far. And you would want to see the sales results as well. In the last 30 days, we have helped this customer to generate $5,000 from 68 orders. And you would also want to see what was the results that we generated, in terms of what was the result before having or adopting this bot or after adopting this bot. So this is the section where you can see it. So it clearly says, conversion rate of the customer who did not interact was about 1.25% versus the customer who interacted was about 1.45%. In the last 30 days, with just increase of 0.22%, they got an increase of $5,000. So that's the magic that we're bringing in here. And they also see good results in terms of the average order value and some information about the add to cart value, product level engagement, and intent-wise split of unsatisfactory responses. So every metrics that you see here, it's going to tell you a story with which you can fine-tune this AI to get the result that you wanted. All right. So I like this section. I'll tell you why. So as a business owner, as a e-commerce manager, you would want to see a holistic view of what are the searches that's been performed in that AI chatbot. So this is this section for that. And you would also want to know if that particular response was satisfactory or not satisfactory. So here's the section, you can see it. Let's say for this product search, there was an unsatisfactory response of 106. You can just click it. With just one click, it's going to directly take you to that particular conversation where the customer felt it's not satisfactory. So here you can do a couple of things. You can go for the message source. If you don't like it, you can change it. Or if you think you can just fine tune or you can modify the response, we will give you the ability to correct the response here. All right. And again, you don't have to do it for every single response. AI is smart enough. Whenever it gets questioned on that particular intent, it's going to replicate for every single question on that particular intention. And some of our customers, when creative, they usually add the product with which they see a good, increase in terms of the average order value as well. Again, AI is smart enough to, suggest those products right after that question pops up. Again, yeah. So if you want to dive deeper into the numbers, if you're a numbers guy, you can just do that. And we have given particular sections as well in terms of sales, interaction, page visits, and CSAT, AI quiz, and AI nudges. I would love to show you, but I just got like 15 minutes to show you, the complete product. And I'm just gonna, just doing a quick walkthrough of every single section. So I'll just show you what I like in this product insights. All right. Let's give it a second. Let it load.
Meanwhile,
Oh,
it just loads up. Okay, now we have it. Great.
sorry, go ahead, Paul.
Yeah. So I was saying, Ari, how is the AI, personalizing based on the customer requirements? What does it do specifically for that? Can you share that again?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So it's basically, it understands the session. Let's say I'm looking for a dry skin, and it
Mm-hmm.
goes through. Let's say I'm just looking for only the products, serums for my dry skin.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it understands the entire session, and based on that, it gives out the personalized recommendations, and it pushes
Okay,
those products. That's how it does.
that's great. That's great.
All right. So in this product insights, I love this section a lot. I'll tell you why. So if you see here in the top 10 products, this particular product was the most recommended or most interacted product in this bot or AI assistant, right? And if this particular product is not the most sold in your company or in your firm, you can infer that by just changing the proportion or by just reducing the price, you can get a better sales out of it. And this is a real-time case study. So we just onboarded a customer 3 months back, and with just this value they saw an increase in value of like $6,000 in the last 30 days. So that's why I said, like every single metrics, every single value here, it's going to tell you a story on how you can fine tune this AI to get the better results. So keeping in mind about the time that I have, I'm just going to quickly walk you through the interactive content as well. So this is our latest addition. So first of all, we are a product first company. Whenever we get any suggestions from our customer, we take that seriously. So this particular quiz was suggested by a customer, and we liked it, and we spoke to our CTO, and it was good enough or smart enough, quick enough to implement this into the portal itself. So what it basically does is, it basically builds up the quiz. So let's say I'm a visitor, I might want too many products, but if I'm not able to kind of fine tune to one single product, or if I'm too confused about the website itself, you can just personalize the quiz, and based on that, this AI is going to suggest a product for that particular visitor. All right, that's the base example. And you can do this via two things. So you can customize the question, all right, or AI is smart enough to throw out the questions based on the session it had. So you can just test it out which one works best for you. And again, you can use this to help your customers to decide better. And this is the widget section where you don't have to keep it as a chatbot. In fact, if you want to use it as an embed on a PDP, you can do that, like just shown in this example, or you can also do it via the widget. All right. So yeah, that's about it. And if you want me to talk, I can just talk for the for full 1 hour. But keeping in mind about the time, I'm just going to pass on the mic to Paul. And thanks a lot, guys. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, or suggestions, feel free to let us know, and we'll be very happy to answer those and consider those for you. And that being said, over to you, Paul. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Ari. That was great. So, anyways, we are going to have a Q&A session at the end of this live panel discussion. We'll be catering to every question that you guys might have, and these experts are there to give you a suggestion and answers based on your questions. So let's move on to Ayush. He's here to tell us about the most powerful AI yet built for e-commerce. That is the Instagram AI. Over to you, Ayush.
Thanks, Paul. Thanks, Sari. I'm really pumped to see what AI can do to your Shopify websites, and I'm equally pumped to show you guys what AI can do for your Instagram engagements, especially for brands
Mhm.
and things. And before I begin, just to set the context, why do we need an Instagram AI? Right? To be honest, as brands, we get discovered on Instagram. Visitors or your audience find you on Instagram. But this is where the journey starts as well as ends, because the purchase experience on Instagram is highly broken. To be honest, Instagram does not want you to move out of Instagram. That's why they have kept it so hard for the e-commerce brand to engage with the customers, help them find the products. And even with the upcoming sanctions which the US government has been putting up on TikTok, Instagram becomes a very crucial medium for you to engage as well as maximize the overall output from the Instagram. So what I'm going to do in the next couple of minutes is I'm going to just quickly present you on how things work on Instagram automation. I'm sure you would be very curious to see how this can automate your engagements as well as help discovery of your products on Instagram itself, as well as the entire shopping. How does it look like? So what I will do, I'll quickly share my screen, and please guys confirm if you're able to see my screen.
It's visible, Ayush.
Awesome. So before I begin, first of all, a quick uh, roundup on why do we need an Instagram AI automation. Like I talked, Instagram shopping is highly broken. You do not get clickable links. You have only option to put up one link in the bio, and even that link opens up in Instagram browser. So Instagram has made it really hard for customers to find the products. And secondly, the customer acquisition cost is ever increasing day by day. Considering the policy changes, the Apple iOS policy changes, the increasing competitions with your competing brands, the IG ads are getting costlier and costlier. Thirdly, as we all agree, human resources are difficult. Not just cost, but they take up a lot of your efforts, your energy in terms of training, as well as their availability is again very limited. And lastly, customers, if they're not engaged instantly at the time of currently the time of attention deficit disorder, which many of us are facing, if we are not engaged instantly, there are high chances that we drop off, and this leads to poor customer experience. To solve all of this thing, we launched in partnership with Meta, we launched the Instagram AI automations. We being an official BSC partners of Meta, this was the APIs got exposed to us, and we developed the workflow automations powered by AI. So this works in deep integration with Shopify as well as Instagram. Cool. So before I move on to show you the live examples, let me show you quickly how things work at the backend. So this is the dashboard that you get on Big. This is very easy drag and drop flow that we have created, and I'll jump into it. First of all, let me show you what all things you can automate with, or what kind of engagements you can automate with Instagram. These includes all sort of engagements you can think of, starting from the DM. Someone who sends you a DM can be automated. The AI can handle it. DM you would be receiving from ads, from posts. All of these can be automated. Now, most important, the most engaged form of engagement is comments. Someone who comments on your post or your reels on ads, you can put any kind of trigger. It includes the replies and mentions to stories as well. For the sake of demonstrations, we have kept the reply on story as a trigger point. So by trigger point, we mean customers initiating an engagement with you. So for now, let's say a customer who replies to our stories. Let's see how we have set things up. So then we have AI classify blocks. We have AI blocks here, which includes AI classify, AI reply, and AI recommendations. Now, what the AI classify block does, it basically classifies the kind of queries the customer may have. So we have classified these queries, and before that, let me quickly let you know. So all the queries information are directly in sync with the Shopify store. So the AI automatically picks information from the about section, from the product description section. It has read all of these details. Now it is well equipped to answer any sort of queries which customers might be having on your Instagram page. Similar to how Ari would have shown you on the website, this applies on your Instagram as well. Now, let's say someone who would have replied on my story, they would have asked about information about my store. What the AI block would do, we have put up an AI reply block, and it will automatically scan through the about section and reply back to the customers. Or let's say if customers would have any query related to the product, so we have put up the AI recommendation block. The AI recommendation block, basically it's smart enough to understand what sort of product the customer may be looking out for. And basically it will scan through the entire product pages on the Shopify and return the best possible matching products. So this is a very brief on the backend side of things. This looks a little maybe complex at the moment, but definitely we assist brands, and this can be very easily built with drag and drops. So now I'm sure you would be pretty excited to see how things work live in action. So for that, I'll be joining in from my phone. I'll be sharing my phone screen to show live demonstration on how things work on Instagram. Just give me a couple of seconds.
No problem, Ayush.
I am actually unable to share from my phone screen. It says only host can share in this meeting. Can you please allow me?
Yeah, sure. Just give me one quick minute.
Now I think I have got the access.
All right.
I hope my
Yeah,
mobile
it's
screen
yeah,
is good.
it's visible, Ayush. Yeah.
Awesome. So sorry guys for the brief hiccup. This is basically Instagram. As you can see, this is a demonstration store that we have. We call it Elegance Jewelry, and we have all sort of items here available, starting from groceries as well as clothing. So now let's say this is a story, and I am looking for some products, like maybe suggest me some kurta or maybe a jacket. So I have initiated a conversation with the bot, and I have received the message directly. Please wait while I get some cool products for you. And these are the products it has fetched. All the products are fetched from the demo store of a Shopify store, and I can click on any product and directly get redirected to the product page. So the AI was smart enough to scan through the product pages which contains kurta or jacket as a form of clothing available. It can be multiple carousel posts you can put up. Now let's say suggest me some daily groceries. So the idea is the AI is smart enough to get to understand the context and give you relevant possible products. Customers may be asking, do you have some round color black t-shirt? And it will pick the product from here and show you the product directly from here. You can see the pricing, you can see the details of the product as well. You can dig deeper and maybe have add to cart button as well. You can do the entire end-to-end checkout directly on Instagram. Now, let's say I want to know where is your store located. This detail is basically the about us section of any Shopify store. What it would do, so since we are based out of India in Bangalore, this the location returned was the main store is located at Bangalore. Maybe what is your store's contact number? So this is not any dumb bot which picks information from keywords. It's purely based on Chat GPT. So we have done another set of algorithm training on Chat GPT, so it can only answer queries related to your own product. Let's say I want to ask how's the weather like. Oops, sorry, we are not able to find the content related to your query because we did not intend to become another Chat GPT extension. So this is how we have configured the GPT powered AI solution. Now, this was example that we saw for engagements on DM Instagram stories. Let's see an example on how things work on comments. So this is one of our existing stores, one of our live stores, live existing customers. And maybe I'm interested to know what is the price of this thing, or how can I find the product. To be honest, the current way of how customer find a product is they see the product, and maybe they then go to the bio section. In the bio section they get lost, as in I have the visual memory of this purple, this orange screen, and if I don't find it, I'm lost. I won't come back to your product and find the product. I won't come back to your website and find the product and see I've automatically received the product in my DMs. I can click on the product and get redirected to the Shopify store. So this is a Shopify page. I can add to cart and then move on. Let me just go back. Now let's see an example of how a DM automation works, which is maybe you have a very smart DM chatbot and it can answer your queries, it can engage. So I mentioned, hi, hello, you can have a default messaging in place. This is the chatbot reply that I got. And let's say I want to inquire about my shipping details or any other details. I can have my track my order status done here, and it redirects me to the tracking details. So all in all, it's not only increasing your engagement, but also solving your customer support related queries, which most of the times you would be receiving. So this the use case not just extends on the story replies, the story comments, or maybe the DMs. It extends to more holistic use cases that includes lead capturing as well. Maybe you are running a giveaway, and giveaway is a very good example for it. And you would want to increase the engagement as well as capture your leads. And to be honest, your 1 million followers are of no use because hardly 5% of them actually view your post, and if you do not capture their contact details, you can't reach out to them. So why don't we utilize these events, maybe giveaways, to capture maximum of these activities? So we can do that with automations. We can put up a place, we can put up an automation. Let's say someone who comments on a puzzle, the answer is, let's say, 5. Anyone who comments a 5 automatically receives a comment reply, hey, check your DM, as well as a DM. A DM message can say, hey, here's a coupon code, maybe you want to avail it, submit your phone number, submit your email address. Once they submit their email addresses, automatically this gets captured on the big dashboard, or you can have it transported to Google Sheet as well, and automatically send them another message on email itself. Check your email. We have already shared the contact, the discount code. So this, there are n number of use cases we can think of it, and this not only extend to giveaways, it can boost your ROAS, it can boost your conversions. You can drive up to at least 10 to 20% of lead capturing from these audiences, followers. So ideally, the limit is infinite. The efforts which you have been putting up in terms of driving engagement on Instagram are ideally going useless unless you drive maximum engagements. Your warm leads who are basically reacting to your stories, you can't engage with them. The reason is you have limited bandwidth, right? And why don't you let AI handle all of these things? So all in all, in summary, AI is here to change things for you, not just on website, on Instagram. Everything is going to change, and we are at the forefront of these things. So I'm glad to share this thing information with you, and I would be happy to take up any question that you have. And if you'd like, I can have a one-to-one personalized demo with you. You can share your interest, and we can connect later. Yeah, I think Neil, you have raised your hand.
Yeah. Great insights, Ayush. Firstly, just wanted to also, yeah, because like I have been, speaking to many US brands and UK brands, and we see Instagram Shop as well as a concept here there for these countries, right? And many a times people actually, get confused between what I am explaining, where I'm, telling them about the engagements that are happening on the DMs versus they think like yeah, this can be like a view shop option where you just go to the products, and then it kind of becomes like a very website type of engagement, which is again like a broken experience, I would say. So maybe you can give some insights there as well.
That's a very good question that you put up, Neil. Definitely, people confuse the Instagram shop with this feature. The idea for Instagram was to just have products being visible to you, right? And for that, you need to set it up. And honestly, Instagram itself is de-promoting Instagram shop because they are moving away from the e-commerce side of Instagram to more engagement side of things. So time and again, you will be seeing lesser and lesser Instagram shops, At the same time, Instagram shop does not even allow you to shop. It basically demonstrates you the product. You don't have the option to engage with your customers. You don't have your customers do not have the option to maybe subscribe to you, or it is restricted to customers driven engagement, right? Customers have to put in the effort to go to the comment. Let's say if to go to the shop, let's say I encourage customers, if you're interested, comment interested or want to know more, or whatever positive comment they have, automatically they receive a DM link, a magic DM link, which lands on their DM forever. It's not like I went to the Instagram view shop and then moved back. The brand will lie in my DM forever. And secondly, the for a brand, as a brand as well, I'm seeing a lot of engagements. What customers working with us have seen is tremendous amount of engagement. This engagement in the form of comments, since you have put up in the caption comment interested or no more, more and more people are commenting. This leads to Instagram also boosting your post, and overall this drives higher engagement for the brand as well as conversions. So this is a brief distinction from view shop as well as what we have in place as Instagram AI automations.
That's great to know, Ayush.
Yeah. Thanks, Paul. Thanks, Neil.
Neil, do you have any else insights on the Instagram AI?
No, I think this is good. Like, especially when we talk about, the giveaways that Ayush explained.
Mhm.
Like, I see many brands where like the comments and likes are very low if they're like posting something, but whenever there's a giveaway or there's a discount coupon that is going on their post, right? So we see a lot of engagement, like more than thousand or hundreds of comments I have seen. So it's even if you are like able to capture 10% of the traffic that is coming in and engaging. So I think it's a big win for the brand.
That's great, Neil. Another insight that we have found is the reason for low engagement for the brands is they will not put up anything, any kind of CTAs which encourages customers to comments, right? And this is where the game changes once you have something, some engagement from the customers, and customers love
Mhm.
gamified way of engaging. If you put up something, receive a magic link on your DM, comment X or Z thing, then you'll see the immense number of comments that will keep on increasing. So that's how we have cracked the code with a lot of brands working with us, and that's what I would recommend to all the audiences as well. Even if you do not put up any Instagram automations in place, but definitely have some engaging comment XYZ thing on the on your post that you put up.
Great, and that absolutely shows why Instagram AI is absolutely the most powerful AI tool ever, like yet built for e-commerce. Great. So, like members, please stay tuned. After we have the session for Krishna, which is KK, we are going to have a poll. So you can choose the best tool that you liked in today's session, and that will help us to keep things spicy, and like it will really boost our efforts here. So let's move on to Krishna, and thank you, Ayush, for all those insights on Instagram AI. So next we are going to have KK Krishna to give us the insights on the AI CRM. Over to you, KK.
Yeah, hey, thanks, Paul. And amazing session is going on, and great insights from Ari and Ayush as well. So, Ari, I completely agree. Like AI is definitely doing wonders and solving a lot of problems for e-commerce platforms. And Ayush, like to be pretty honest, I myself do a lot of shopping from Instagram automation and have seen like it's a delight moment for me as a customer when I immediately receives the reply from a brand that, hi Krishnakant, this is the product you have inquired for, and this is the link, and I just go and shop the product, and because I as a customer get delighted. Yeah, so lovely people here, and so I will be like giving you a walkthrough of what extra we can do apart from AI. So what I have seen is a lot of brands would be doing some kind of an automations, or they would be having some kind of a, let's say, any kind of an abundant cart recovery kind of a flow, or let's say any kind of a cross sell upsell automations. So but I have also seen that brands are doing in a basic way. How we can make it very advanced is like we can include AI in that particular thing. What if, let's say, Paul as a customer goes onto your website and adds any particular product to cart and left it, and then you maybe send him an email that, hi Paul, you have left this in cart, and Paul opens the email, maybe goes to the website again and comes back. Now what you are going to do next? So I will be explaining you that how AI will be help you to making these particular sequences and flows very advanced, and will be also be helping you that how you will be manage each and every query under a one single dashboard coming from any of the channels. So I will be just sharing my screen. Just give me a confirmation, Paul, once my screen is
All
visible.
right. We can see the screen, Krishna.
Great. Yeah. So big, like we are the most advanced journey builder across all these channels like WhatsApp, Instagram, email. Instagram is something that Ayush has already spoken about. I will be talking with you about how we could help you around your WhatsApp and email AI marketing and AI help desk as well. So you can build up cross-channel flows as well, and we could pick up any kind of a trigger event from your particular store. So let's say I, as a customer, goes onto your website, and let's say it's an apparel website, and I search for a black T-shirt, and then let's say I take an exit from your website as a customer. So now what will happen? Apparently, you have an opportunity to retarget your customers with the same kind of a product that the customer is going to search for on your website, because people who are coming in on your website and are searching for something are having higher intent of buying as compared to any random user who is just coming and scrolling through the product. So these particular trigger events are going to help you to identify your high intent users who are there to make a purchase, and these particular automations and cross channel flows and AI based marketing is going to help you give a lot of conversions with the customers. And again, as I told you, like we are having a very strong help desk ecosystem as well, where you will be able to manage each and every query coming from any of the channel, be it your WhatsApp, Instagram, email, Facebook Messenger, and Manifest is also something that we have included here. So I'll just jump on to the dashboard and show you how it looks like. So this is the landing page of Pig. This is how it looks like, and you get a lot of capabilities first to send any kind of a message to the customer. So I'll show you a few of the templates, and because our templates are very advanced, that's why I'm going to show you these kind of a template. So let's say I want to create any kind of a template over WhatsApp. So I can simply come here and can create a template. Since we are a Meta BSP, all the Meta channel operations happens on big platform itself. And this is one of its kind carousel card swiping that you could do over WhatsApp, just like how you do the swiping on the Tinder app. Same kind of a swiping you can do on WhatsApp as well. So you can recommend your products over WhatsApp. Up to 10 cards we can keep here, and different kind of a very conversational buttons we can keep here. Let's say I have given one button shop now and the other button, let's say, remind me 1 week later. So if I am sending this to my 100 customers, and let's say some 10 customers are clicking on shop now, they can browse my products over WhatsApp itself and can even do end-to-end checkouts. And let's say they clicks on remind me 1 week later, then automatically after 1 week they will start receiving reminders from your end. So what it does is it keeps a very conversational flow. It is we like do not feel that we are not interacting with some kind of a system or some kind of a machine or engine. It's a very conversational flows, and it's going to be a two-way conversation for your customer, so customer also enjoys it. And any kind of a normal message you want to send, that also you would be able to do. Same way, like we have a very strong email template builder as well. Like you get a lot of AI features as well when it comes to create any kind of a template over email. Like if I want to add any kind of image, I can do the drag and drop here, and then I can generate AI based images simply from here. Or let's say I'm feeling bored, I'm feeling lazy, I do not want to write content that hi, this particular customer has abandoned my card, I want to send this particular message. So what I'll do is I'll just give a prompt that I kindly please frame a message for me for some kind of a abandoned card recovery or some kind of a cross sell upsell automation, and it's automatically going to create the content for me. I do not have to do anything here. So these kind of email builders and WhatsApp builders templates we are having. And then what we can do is we can like simply automate the conversations, we can automate the processes. So this is the back end of a flow or a sequence that I'm showcasing you right here is. First, I'll just show you what kind of triggers we pick up. And we pick up like very advanced triggers from your Shopify store. Like if any customer comes in and let's say the searches for a keyword, they will get immediately retargeted with the search that they have done. Or let's say they have any kind of a they have abandoned any kind of a product, or let's say they have done any kind of browse abandonment, they have viewed product two times and then they have exited your website. then also we would be able to retarget those particular customers. So all the events we would be able to pick from your Shopify, and we can also pick up keywords as well, and we can also do any kind of webhook integration as well to pick up any kind of an event. So just to like explain you more around this particular flows and how it function like. So how we are making it advanced is we are doing two very strong things. First is automation drip, and second is a cross channel flow. So let's say here as a customer abandons a cart, they receive some message over their WhatsApp maybe, and the customer does not respond to me. After 6 hours, I again send a message to the customer within the same flow. Now, let's say customer clicks on shop now, goes onto my website and checks out the product again, does not make the payment. Now, what will happen is I will be able to track this particular event that customer has actually clicked on my message. He even went to my website and did not make the payment. Basis on this particular event or action that the customer has done, I can trigger a further message to the same customer. Or let's say they have not even seen my message over WhatsApp for more than, and it's been more than 3 hours, they have not seen my WhatsApp message. So what I can do is I can also trigger an email to the same customer, or a very advanced form of journeys like you can again add up carousel forms journeys. Your customers can just horizontally swipe up the products that you are having. So this is how we are building a cross channel flow and providing a lot of customer self action that they would be able to do. And I believe, and not just believe, that I have seen from my customers. So big is like working with more than 2000 plus clients. We are having, we are able to solve up around 85% to 90% of the queries via these kind of an automation, because most majority of the queries are going to be around your product discovery, price discovery, or let's say user just wants to track their order, how where the order has been shipped or not. So I'll just show you how the front end would look like. So this is again one of our existing brand. I just abandoned a cart randomly on their website, and this is the kind of a conversational message I have received from them. So I can just click on recover cart, I can go onto the website and can make the payment and purchase the product. Or let's say I can click on remind me 1 week later. So after 1 week, I will start receiving reminders from their end. So these kind of a conversational flows we are able to create via big platform. And here, as I told you, like all of the 90% of the queries you will be able to eliminate. So let's say any customer comes and they want to see like what all sunscreen you are having or what all products you are having here. So I can see all the categories that a brand is having here. This is again synced with my Shopify directly. I can even see what all products you are having here. I can even like add these particular products to cart, and I can even make an end-to-end checkout directly on WhatsApp itself. I do not even have to go on your website here. So these kind of a flows you would be able to see via BIC and automate all of your conversations and eliminate all of your queries via these AI automations that we are having at BIC. Now, let's say it automation might not going to work all of the time. Like we all agree to that fact. Like AI is a very advanced thing. Maybe down the line, 10 years, it is going to solve 99% of the problem. But again, like there's going to be 1% where there will be a human interaction would be required. So what as of today, what if a customer wants to speak with an agent of yours and they want to have a conversation with your agent and they want some kind of a very personalized thing? So what will happen is you can just simply come here and can see all the queries under one single dashboard, be it coming from your WhatsApp, be it coming from your Instagram, your Facebook, and all. So all these queries I can see here. I can even see the customer history, what is their address, what are their details, what they have ordered from my website. I get my Shopify store synced here. So directly from here, I can share these products. I can even see the ticket history of the customer if there has been any agent to agent transfers. And I can see like what the customer has been doing on my website in the past 7 days. Now, just to make things pretty easy for your agents as well, like they got a quick reply section as well, where we can create our own templates so that we can just simply click on send, and it automatically picks up the variables. And then if you want to write some kind of private note also we would be able to write and tag our internal people, and label it will automatically pick up like what kind of a query it is, like it's a shipping related query or a refund related query, etc. So all these kind of conversations we will be able to manage simply from here. And there are two more features here, like there is a bot working here in the backend. So what it will do is it will keep training itself how the agents are giving replies to your customer. So it keep training itself based on that particular replies. And then your agent just need to click on generate an AI reply, and it will pre-fill the reply here, and they just need to click on send. And let's say any agents want to see the summary of any ticket. So we have AI summarizer as well, and they just need to click on create a summary of this particular ticket, and it will create the summary of an entire conversation here. So this is how you are going to manage all of the your conversations manually via your agents in a very, very advanced way via support of AI and automation here. And talking about all of this, like you will be able to see very high level analytics for each and everything, like whatever I have discussed with you till now. Like let's say talking about the journey level, so you will be able to identify like what are your total unique triggers or what are your total unique conversations. So just to give you an example again, let's say I'm here having a conversation. So with this particular message, let's say customers are having more interaction, and let's say next message more customers are dropping off. So you will be able to identify that with this particular message, more number of interactions are happening. And with my next message, less number of interactions are happening. So that means I need to change my content here, since I have the very deep insights about my node level analytics and my journey level analytics. So I can accordingly do my changes here. And then rest all analytics will be available for my journeys and automations that I will be setting it up. And help desk also, I will be able to see all the analytics, like how many tickets are getting assigned to my agents, how many tickets are getting closed by bot itself, and how my agents are performing, what is their average first response time or average, let's say, ticket closing time, and agent wise performance graphs and all. And you can also calculate your NPS and CSAT scores here and on any of the channel. Again, like on Instagram, even on Instagram, you can calculate your NPS CSAT scores on email and WhatsApp as well. So any a times any chat get closed by your agent, customer receives a message over your WhatsApp or let's say email, and they would be able to rate the conversation on a scale of 1 to 5 or 1 to 10, whatever you choose. And then we can see our NPS CSAT scores directly from here itself. So these are the wonderful things we are doing with Big Guys. I hope you really liked big automation sequence and AI based marketing and AI based help decks. Any questions, guys, from the panels, and would be happy to do a one-on-one session with the attendees here, and we'll be happy to take any questions in the last as well. Over to you, Paul.
Thank you, Krishna. It was really insightful, and I'm really looking forward that the attendees also would have found it very insightful as well. So there's only one way to check, right? Let's have a poll on what was the best AI tool that they liked. So we'll be beginning the poll shortly. So attendees, let me know which AI tool intrigued you the most, and let's have the poll. So the poll is live now. You can make your selections and let's see which one is the most loved. So it seems like Instagram AI is being loved by most of them. And let's move on to the next part of this live demonstration. This is the Q&A session, and so as I told you guys before, all the attendees, like, hold on, we'll be having a launch offer. And right now is the time where I tell you about this launch offer. So the offer on this bundle is get it free for 2 months free trial on the AI tech stack bundle. And once the free trial is over and we are ready to onboard you guys, you are entitled for a 30% discount on the subscription plan at the time of onboarding. So everything has a time, right? So to enroll it, now the question is, how do you guys enroll to this offer? So enroll now and grab your $50 gift coupon valid for the next 30 minutes. How will you do that? Open up your chat box and you will find a link there. And the link is available in now. So open up this link, fill the form, and our AI experts will be in touch with you. And we are looking forward to hosting you guys on a tailored demonstration for your Shopify storefront, as this was just a glimpse of what AI tech stack looks like. Based on the challenges and on pain areas that you are facing on your e-commerce business right now, these AI experts will be helping you guide through the right solution, the right tool. And it's always, as I said, it's better altogether, because every AI has a feature of its own and it helps on a particular feature on the storefront. So looking forward to you hosting you guys on the tailored demonstration. Thanks for joining in today's live panel discussion. Thank you all the panelists, all the members here, and have a great rest of your day. Thank you. And make sure you fill up the form because it's only valid till 30 minutes, and looking forward to discuss more on the AI tech stack.